What's going on, guys? YouTube. It's live, beautiful Cinco de Mayo broadcast, Eastern Standard Time, and we are 11:13. It's a Saturday, broadcasting live on YouTube. Faraday enclosure has been utilized with an emergency blanket. If you have one, you can just make a little pocket out of it real easily, save money, and then you'll also have a blanket, so it'll be two birds with one stone there, right? Whereas Ricky from Trailer Park Boys would say, getting two birds stoned at once. So, guys, I couldn't be at a better place than away from electromagnetic frequencies. But right now I'm streaming, so obviously, you know, this defeats the purpose, but I want it to be known that we are under attack. And we've known this for a while. A lot of us in the know that listen to Alex Jones, because Alex Jones has been speaking this type of stuff, the attacks on you do have a right to say no, but 1% of the population of white people had slaves. People aren't talking about that. Alex Jones has brought that up, but Alex Jones does not bring up a lot of times, and I have a qualm with, and a lot of black people have a qualm with, is that he's not talking about the rate of incarceration and the rate of encounters with police. And being a black man in the United States, he's not talking about that. So he doesn't want to talk about the statistics. He wants to talk about the black on black. It's like, yeah, because they live next to each other just as much as there's white on white stuff going on, correct? So our feet are on the sand right now. And I'm talking to you guys. I can see, I don't think I can adjust let me turn it this way. Let me see if I can adjust lighting. Yeah, that's a star right there. That is Jupiter in Libra right now. So, I'm out here by myself. I'm alone. I'm with you guys. That's it. And I can go back and look at this and say, look, I captured this beauty, but this is what it took. It takes me talking to you. It takes me telling you guys what's going on in the town. I can't keep track of everything. I'm not some end-all be-all when it comes to everything in the county, but I can be way stronger than what I am. I've been under attack, and I say attack, I've been left hanging my entire life. I mean, I've basically, as soon as there was any quote-unquote competition in the quote-unquote family or anything like that, it was just like, it's always been like that. With certain people, that's all they think about is competition. And till it gets to a point where you're just fighting yourself, you're fighting your own family, your own friends, your own country, and the greed is out of control. I mean, the price of anything is ridiculous. I'm gonna get out of the wind. It's actually picking up a little bit, but it feels good to get out in the sand. At least wanted to get my feet into the sand. We're looking at Jupiter earlier. I zoomed in on it. You could see it was really cool. We'll zoom in on it again. I know it's not too much, but it does look pretty cool on YouTube Live. For some reason, look at that. So we're out here with Jupiter, looking directly at it. And I say by myself because whenever you go against the establishment, the status quo, which is to be a dumbass and to ignore all things, to stare at a square, to become a square, to eat like a square, to eat everything on the stupid TV, and think that you're a part of the in crowd, whenever you do that, you fail. You fail, you fail, because that's what the thing is. Everything you see on TV is the inverted reality. It's what you're not supposed to be doing. They portray that to be the thing that you are supposed to be doing, and then you run around and do the things you see on TV, and then you get in trouble, okay? You know, they're like, hey, let's make Cinco de Mayo all about beer now, you know? All about beer. So it's not about the, you know, fighting off the French and defending the territory is what that is. And what did they do that with? Did they do that with, you know, having all of their firearms suppressed from their citizens? No, they didn't. But I mean, you're like, well, we don't need firearms now. Everybody's nice and sweet, and we're all crammed into, you know, little, you know, apartment buildings and crap, stacked on top of each other. You know, and you guys are like, you guys are thinking that that's some cool way to be. You're spewing radiation everywhere. Now, you can make a little Faraday enclosure in your own little home. That's about all you can do. You got to get a whole bunch of material together to make yourself, you know, protected from your frequencies. Because, I mean, all this stuff has been sold to you. It's a weapon. It's on record as a weapon. So, I mean, just get it through your head. I mean, you're probably not even going to get this. There's no telling. I mean, I'm out by the beach, and actually it's not quite as bad when it comes to the amount of signals that you get. But whenever you get in these places like that, you're going to have problems. And I know a lot of it, you have concrete and steel. Now that does protect. That does help insulate, but concrete is not good to be around, period, really. I mean, it's not to be around. You're not supposed to be around it too much. Or it's like walking all over it. It's like, I mean, you name it. Building with stuff that's not sustainable. Imagine 14-foot long fibers of hemp bound together with limestone, making extremely long, you know, I guess, you know, and strong structures that can be used for any kind of column. And column, might as well mention that, beauty, America is under attack by what we're talking about, this EMF, you know, me not being able to talk to you, and then when I do talk to you, I'm in distress. You know, I move here with someone, okay, I'm just calling the shit out because I'm tired of it, y'all. If nobody calls stuff out, then nothing gets done about it. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I don't give a damn what you say about me. I'm gonna tell you who I am. You know why I'm under attack and why I'm here all the damn time and I have a channel? Is because of what I'm saying. And I'll tell you who I am. I'm like I said, under attack. Personal attack. You know, if you got family members that give a shit about you, it'll be well known whenever you're in a time of distress. And you'll know, like, you know, for instance, somebody hangs up the phone on you whenever you call, like, to get out of jail or, you know, all this stuff. Whenever you're there illegally, you're paying taxes. I mean, you're paying property taxes, you bastards out there. You don't know what it's like to sit in the jail. You don't care. But you just pay taxes on it. You're going to take part in evil. You don't give a damn. You're like, oh, I like so-and-so. He's got a good, you know, this and that, you know, in the town, a good business or whatever. You know, it's like, okay, he's got a good business, whatever. You know, what has he got going on whenever it comes to the community and the taxpayer dollar, how much you're racking up? And you find out that that's another thing, that America's not under, you know, as of right now, America doesn't have local governments. You don't have any kind of federal government or anything like that. It's all executive powers, everything. It's Donald Trump. right now. Technically, that's it. He's the only one that can step in really and do anything. I mean, really, think about it. That's it. Because if you don't have the FBI and the Inspector General of the FBI is having scrutiny with the President of the United States, you have justice to take care of in your own hands. Nobody else is going to look down at this point right now. I mean, eventually it would, things are going to get satisfied. But I mean, when you got static going on like that, like I said, if you just had entities shut down, you'd still have lawsuits. It's you operate under U.S. codes, and that's what we're doing against the Klan. And it's 1983. USC 42, 1983 is what you use against somebody using color of law attacks on you. Color of law attacks on you. Understand what it means. That's your only remedy. That's your fighting back. What Kanye West is talking about, that's what you can do. But he's not saying that. He's trying to get a record sale on his crap. He's trying to make money. This is a joke. These people are a bunch of jokes. It's like, and you see all the parrots out there. Anybody going along with this and using his name? His name is not Jesus. His name is not some end-all, be-all to anything. He's never said anything. He's never done anything. Hasn't he made, didn't he make some really ridiculously expensive clothing that nobody bought? Like, I mean, hasn't Mark Dice referred to him as Kanye Pest on many different episodes? Yeah. You know, a highly revered, in my opinion, political analyst in the alternative realm, the Resistance Manifesto that he wrote, Mark Dice, you know, guys like that I care about. I don't care about what Kanye West is talking about, but I do, because if it's got the attention of the masses to some degree, like O.J. Simpson, for instance, I mean, it's just like these people are revered for no reason other than the color of their skin. It's like, oh, well, so-and-so's got like so many millions of dollars, and they're this color, okay? And so they represent what you can do in America, you know, what you can become. You know, you can become this, you can become that, the American dream and all. It's like, no, these are puppets for the death of you, you idiots. These people are putting out trash. You're listening to this crap, you're going to go to hell. I mean, there's very little that these people do. They might make a good beat, then somebody will get on the track and destroy it with some garbage lyrics that have nothing to do with any edification of life or humanity or anything. They're not uplifting themselves, and that's where black people can say no. That you can say, no, I'm not in slavery anymore. Mental slavery. Mental slavery is what we've got going on. We can say no to all this stuff and say, look, I'm not going to pay property taxes as a United States citizen, as a person, you know, personal income taxes. If I have a business and I'm traveling across state lines, yeah, you pay federal tax on that, a commerce tax. That's what you would do. If you have a business that goes across state lines, you would ultimately end up paying, you know, for the federal government to step in as Big Daddy or Big Mommy, you know, or whatever, Big Brother and Big Sister step in, whatever, and just play this role for you because you can't do it. But we need to operate in unison with reality, okay? How do you pay somebody? How do you pay somebody? How do you get away from the dollar? You can have methods. I've made a protein bar, okay, 100% organic. I mean, as much as possible, but just imagine if it was chemical free 100%. That means no tap water was used in the making of this. No, no pesticides were used in the growing of this. No plastics were used. You can't even get that. You can't even get anybody to grow like that, y'all. I mean, they're going to claim that PVC piping is organic, most likely, and you're just going to get that people just claim that something's organic. It's not. Organic should be organic to the chemical level, to the molecular level. And this 5% stuff, that's a joke. You can't have 5% of poison in a food and say that that's okay. But yet we're at a society that uplifts beer, uses beer. Like America doesn't care about this up until the beer companies say, hey, Cinco de Mayo, yeah, let's do that. This is a way for us to celebrate, you know, drinking beer. I mean, and so that's what people do. You got people roaming around the streets I just drove out earlier. They don't even know what they're doing. Like, anyways, but the point is that Cinco de Mayo being twisted into anything, and the understanding of defending oneself, and under attack, and understanding what an attack is. If you don't even understand what an attack is, what the hell? And these brain waves that these people are manipulating you on, you're listening to me right now. A lot of times, these people, are using their phones, they're using their, devices, all devices, and just to get this message. I mean, that's where we're at right now. It's too addictive. You have to pick up your phone. I have to live stream. I have to tell you who I am. I go on and on and on and tell you that, hey, I'm this guy who came here with someone to get away from corrupt law enforcement and to get away from no opportunity in the town to where there's a stranglehold on any truth, any beauty, anything that makes any sense. The person I was with basically got attacked at the job there. When I say attacked, I'm talking about totally qualified to do what the position was available for this person, specifically what they were already doing. And then to mock this person and to make this person upset gives this position to somebody else who is not qualified and who's just a buddy of the person, just to make some kind of issue, right? Just to try to make some kind of, stink about the whole situation, or some kind of, just some kind of like mock. That's what it is. It's a mocking. That's what everything is. It's a mocking in your face, okay? Like, for instance, the shape of this right here. This could be a mocking gesture here, depending on the geographical locations. And this is all geospatial, occultism around you. The United States, the way it's built, the inverted pentagram, but you get all that stuff in Washington, D.C., and how it's all related to what we're talking about. The attack on yourself, the attack on the consciousness, the attack on knowing who you are, knowing who self is, knowing what Cinco de Mayo is before you go out and just go, oh, I'm going to drink, and then knowing what you put in your body before you do, and you don't. You got your children have just been thrown to this system. Your cable guys and cable girls out there have been saying this, and Jim Carrey mockingly comes out with the all-mocking tongue on live TV at night, live late-night TV. All these hosts to me are all alike. I'm sorry if I don't really give too much of a care about your whole just Judas goat leading people to the fake suns and fake, stars. Okay? The fake stars, the real sun, the real stars are right there. But you have nobody like doing anything in America that uplifts the stars. We don't pull out our telescopes and be like, hey, we're not like excited like, as a whole about something in the celestials going on. And besides the solar eclipse, you had to pay attention to that one, because we're in 2018 now and everybody's got the internet. But if, you didn't have that, you would have these groups that do know that would keep it all occulted from you, okay? And you still do. A lot of people don't know stuff. You're advanced. If you're listening to me, you're advanced. You're high level knowledge, in your delvings. And so, you basically are getting to who I am. Why did I come here? What happened there to what happened here? It's just been scam after scam after scam. Something goes on at the workplace. The stranglehold of the dollar bill is getting to where people are doing corrupt things at the job, okay? They're doing things with the color of law, y'all. You can't even put up with that at all. You can't even do it. I was trying to get like another scam happened earlier. Bought a razor, a set of clippers. And the other one that I bought was like, they sold it as being like, it said on the package, it was telling, blatantly the customer that it was virtually indestructible. And of course, I'm getting a new one, and it is destructible easily. And it's so crazy. We're not making these things. These things are not coming from us. They're coming from China. They're coming from Japan. They're coming from Taiwan. They're coming from the Philippines. They're coming from all these other places. And why? What is this? Who do you think you are? You're going to sit back and do what? What are you doing? Marketing? What are you doing? Like I said, there's no vegetation going on around here. You can't just go pick fruit anywhere. There's nothing for you but a bunch of crammed crap, and it's all Agenda 21, rounding you up, literally, with Roundup, playing on words, GMO, OMG, attack on your ass. Okay? Attack on your ass. And it's time to understand that and go to the next level. If Kanye West says that black people don't have to be in slavery, don't get upset. Understand it. Understand what it means. You don't have to be in slavery. We don't have to be in slavery. I'm black, okay? We're all black. We're from Africa. We know that. All Americans are actually African American, and then that ends that ends everything. You can actually look in the law and it says that you're actually an African American by law. I mean, by the United States law. So, I mean, you might as well just say that and understand what it means to be in slavery or not. That's all that we're talking about here. This is mental slavery all the time that turns into physical slavery, just as much as mental abuse turns into physical abuse. A cable guy, cable girl, okay, which I've been talking about, you know, learning everything from the square, everything, Sesame Street, I mean, you name it, Doritos. I say Doritos all the time. You know, it doesn't matter. Whatever garbage these people are pushing, the GMO, the nonsense, the pesticide, just the fake life. All these colors and bright colors. We're supposed to be seeing like red beets we got fresh beets around the corner we're going to sell you. No, we've got nothing to sell you. We've got a package of death to sell you. And then people buy it and they're just like, okay, well, we have total dominion over these people. Then you join the military because you're impoverished, but they make you sign it. But you don't have to. And that's what Kanye's talking about. He's like, you don't have to go to work. You don't have to. And you're like, well, I'll die. No, you won't. No, you won't. You got gangs right now. You guys are in the millions able to communicate right now. Everybody's talking about this one guy, but he's not saying anything. If he says something, that's one thing. If he comes to me and says, hey, Alan, I respect what you're talking about. I've been listening to you. Actually, I did hear you. You know, I heard about you or whatever, you know. But, hey, when somebody just pours their heart out because they're under attack by the entire town, I've got 10 members of the Bar Association to go up against because there's no local government. There is no local government. You're just paying property taxes because you're in fear and you're enslaved. You're paying because they're going to make you pay. They'll take your guns. They already did. They took citizens' firearms and you didn't do anything about it because I'm telling you right now. And so far, really, the only people doing anything about it are being exposed right now about who they are, what their whole agendas are, who their true being is, what their true essence is. It's all being tested right now. I don't care who touches my case, who looks at it from the outside looking in, anybody. Anybody looking at my case you think is just poo-poo, oh, I don't like Alan, I'm just not going to talk to him. I'm just going to act like I don't know him. Okay, well, I don't know you either. Okay? You want to be like that? Just trust me. The truth running around with the truth all day, and you're saying you don't know the truth does not know you either. I promise you that. So I represent that. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't have anybody attached. That's why I said all this made manifest everything in my life. Everything. When this came into my life, all this stuff just ended. All the BS ended. It all got exposed. So the people that had ill will for me got exposed. The people who, are continually having ill will for me are all exposed and all getting put in check. I mean, you just name it. You name it. So I'm not stopping. And I'm going to make sure I'm prepared for what I need to be prepared for. About the attack on myself, me having to broadcast to you to tell you that I'm under attack by more than 10 members of the Bar Association locally, and you're talking about color of law, who are attached to quote unquote family and quote unquote friends. That has happened, and that's out of control. The DOJ is looking at this case, and they're just going to be like, oh well, we're just going to look out for the best interests of the officers. Okay, really? Okay, sure. Well, then I guess you got to go to the Inspector General to report you, right? Okay. Well, who is the Inspector General? Is he under scrutiny? I mean, that's where you're at right now. So, yes, he is under scrutiny. And, who is this person right now? Look, you don't know who these people are. They don't represent you at all, okay? This is nobody that represents you. You did not elect these people directly, okay? You didn't. These are former administration agents. They're just stuck in there, these positions, with money, greed on their mind. They don't care about any integrity, no truth, nothing. I just went up against them in the courtroom. It's war, y'all. When you're up against somebody who's trying to get your own father to admit to a lie in your face, and they're under the taxpayer dollar, you don't get any more in your face than that. They're lucky I didn't just go to war right there. I mean, I'm telling you, y'all, this is a war right now. You better get your asses ready. I mean, all you out there just cuckolding all day, you think that this, and I'd say that, you know what that means? I'm tired of hearing that word, because what that means is you're sitting back doing shit, fuck all, and the people saying that word doing fuck all, they're the main ones. The ones that smelt it are the ones that dealt it. That's the way you learned it way back whenever you were a child. That's what it is. Somebody's farting in the corner or whatever, and they're like, oh, look what you so-and-so. I smell so-and-so. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. And they start running, and it's like, your ass did that crap, literally. And that's what it is. And so, you got all these stupid, trolls and morons with no identity. They're in an identity crisis. They don't know who they are. They see somebody like me. I become the enemy because I'm too much of a man. They've never heard a real man speak. They don't know what a real father is in their life, And then my own, what nobody does, because your fathers are not even there. Most of your fathers are gone all day. And my mother, if you're like my family, my mother worked nights, which means I don't see her. And then there's a specific time in my life whenever it felt like my mother gave up on me. And then I went under fluoride treatments and stuff like that. Like, these are attacks on all children out there. Now, this isn't intentional. It's negligent. It's malice. It doesn't matter whether they meant to or not, okay? So, I mean, you get as mad as you damn like. It's the truth. That's what I'm saying. People hate the truth. They will run. They will do everything they can to try to protect their character, their name, to try to hide who they are. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. So that's why I'm here. And all this stuff is just going to this is supposed to be live recorded, for a reason, because people basically need a timestamp of authority some kind of way. They always need that. That's your only scapegoat, is having a record of things. Because if you don't record all this stuff, they'll just be like, oh, nothing ever happened. Or they'll just have a court reporter in there who's directly tied to the case lying about it. I mean, you can't get any more corrupt than this. This is disgusting, y'all. And I need to be on the Alex Jones show. Yes, I do. Not Kanye West, Kanye Pest. You've had Mark Dice on your show. You understand logic. Alex Jones is becoming a whore. He's becoming a prostitute. He's becoming the same thing that Gerald Celente kept talking about, because what is a prostitute? It's somebody who's a sellout for just money and advertisement, and you're just trying to get clicks and likes, and you're just trying to sell, constant product after product. And what is it? What are you selling? Ultimately, you look at what it is. It's some kind of plastic. I don't care what it is. It's a container of something that you can store away for some major event that's going to happen, right? Because we're all supposed to be in fear. Yeah, because this place is supposed to be smashed. Look at it. I mean, look at all this. If concrete's the wrong way to go, and you did it, you commenced to a nuclear power plant, you did that, that was the wrong way to go, because you have no backup plan at all. Michio Kaku, look it up. Dr. Michio Kaku, physicist, electrical engineer, I believe. But, you're talking about, nuclear physicist. So you're talking about, at the highest levels of knowledge, looking down at this stuff and understanding that, hey, there is no blueprint for a nuclear power plant. And if you come within 50 feet of those, 50 miles of these things, you're gonna get, what is it, 1/1000th. Don't even quote me. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. But you're gonna get radiated. Okay, you get doses. And basically, the closer you are, the more you're getting. And they're finding out these cell towers, They're just basically just radiating with these people. It's disgusting, y'all. These people are gonna die. They get cancer. They're getting brain cancers all on our face. We're not doing anything about it. We're all putting up with it. We're all radiating. What we could do is say no. This is alternative media. If you turn off CNN and Fox News and bullshit like that all damn day, which you almost can't do because they leave you in fear of something all the time. They have to keep you staying on those fucking channels. And that's what I'm saying. It's out of control with the greed, the dollar that's out of control. It's not attached to green. It's not attached to life, okay? It's not attached to life at all. Nothing. Nothing we have is attached to life right now. So, I mean, it sounds like I'm ranting all the time. I am, because there's nothing else. I'm Paul Revere. I'm sitting there telling you, like, there's nothing for us. If we don't pay attention, y'all, to what this constant attack, EMF, square, constant square on square on square, you know, and this is not even, this is the first, this might be the first phone I've ever had that's not a square. But anyways, the attacks on us, electromagnetic frequencies, are insane. We are reaching levels of attacks that we have to say no. Okay, we have to step back and say no. If we're tired of paying for wars, you gotta say no. They're putting everybody in check, everybody. And if you don't say anything, then nothing happens. So, I mean, just imagine if all these people were here and they all got to go to quote-unquote work tomorrow, where are they going to go? There's nobody that even stays here. Most of these things are completely vacant. Almost all of this stuff is. And it just goes down for miles and miles and miles. And you go Google Maps now, and you zoom out, and you just see nothing but concrete everywhere. That's it. That's what you see. How much of that do you think is around? And then how much does it put off whenever the sun hits it? You see these mirages. It's just oil. It's just baking, and you're breathing it. You're walking around. You're running around on it. And then you run around on a screw. You get it. I've done this multiple times since I've been here, because people just run around with screws in the back of their truck. They don't give a damn about anything. They don't care about the next person at all. Bounces out of the truck, then hey, next thing you know, you're in the shop getting screwed over again. This is where you're at now in America. It's disgusting. You have to stop. You know, we have got to stop collectively. There's even no correction or anything. Okay. Damn. Like, YouTube is just, you know, whatever, man. I mean, I love the ability to stream live and be able to upload. That's awesome. And talk to the world. But hey, here's my message. Don't suppress it in the United States. We're in the United States right here. Do you understand what that means? I'm broadcasting live. I'm not in fucking China. I'm not in North Korea. I'm supposed to be able to broadcast to those places, but they don't want to allow that to their people too. So why deal with them? If they don't want to allow us to submit our information, our videos to their people, don't deal with them. Why the hell are you dealing with them? Stop buying their crap, then they'll stop enslaving their people, won't they? Yeah, then you'll be blessed. You'll be blessed with karma. You'll be blessed with reaping what you sow. That's it. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it. Attach some stupid religion to the crap and have somebody all bowing down giving your ass money. I don't think so. People need to stop giving anybody money and lay the damn money the hell down and start giving true care to people. Okay? And stop treating people like they're just numbers and some straw man running around. Because you think you're going to do something to me by making my straw man raggedy, and you just want to throw it all around and treat it like trash, and then say, hey, look at Alan, he can't get a job because look at his straw man, ha ha ha, oh, he's got an extensive quote-unquote background, ha ha ha, look what we did to him, ha 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 ha. Yeah, watch what I'm about to do to your sorry ass. Let's see your six twisted asses in the courtroom, and some of them got lucky and didn't, and they're going to get away with not being in the courtroom. But it's just all up to how they handle this, y'all. I mean, all they have to do, once they give dismissal right now, it's going to be a law. It'll be a settlement. It's going to rehatch. other situations that have already happened to me in the past. And they're just going to be right back in the courtroom. So, hey, your tax dollar is going to go to officers whose day is going to include nothing but dealing with me and you. So, I mean, who's paying for that? Just imagine. I said Alan tax-free Watson. Do you think I'm going to pay for that? I'm not paying for that. I'm indigent. I'm poor. I'm not paying for any of that. I'm telling you what's going on. I say I'm poor. I'm a pauper in the legal term, okay? All right? I'm not poor in money, in true seeing, in true, the true one eye. I'm not poor in that at all. I'm rich in that. And I'm at the ocean right now. I'm not in Clowns County, where the average income there is around $30,000. The average income in the United States is over $50,000. So you're $20,000 less than the average citizen in the United States. So just, I mean, you want to talk about culling populations and controlling people much? I mean, the whole lands are decimated because of this crap. They go to every single family and say, hey, you know, you want to get involved with me cutting down your entire fucking land? And then labeling it to where you cannot do anything with it? Yeah, sure, I do want to do that because it'll limit my money that I have to pay. Yeah, let's do that. And they can't do anything. They can't build or do anything because these people are in fear of their own government. In America, that's where you're at. There is no freedom here. It's a lie. You all been lied to. There's nothing here but a big lie, and it's about to all come crashing down. That's it. That's all I can see. You know, and it's like, it's sad, but people think that there's some kind of American dream or some crap. It's like, oh, you know, Alan, people would be like, you know, dying to be right there by the ocean. Like, yeah, when I was in jail, I wanted to come to the ocean. Here I am. When I was in jail and I was in there illegally under a malicious prosecution with multiple officers and multiple agents of the courtroom, you know, acting on the taxpayer's behalf against the United States citizen, against a veteran, against another girl who has nothing to do with anything, you know, just basically not even from the area. So, hell, you prey on everybody. I met people in the jail from all over the United States. So you don't think I represent the entire United States? Yeah, I do. As a sheriff, okay? I represent the entire United States, because if you come through Lowndes County, you're going to see me. Get it through your head. Understand what it is. Don't be a coward. Don't be like, hey, you know, tucking your tail all damn day. You know, like Kanye said, dealing with slavery, just putting up with the shit. Stop it. Stop mental slavery first. But that's when you say no. You just say no. It's the times of Noah, and it's time to say no. And all the people listening, you're it. That's it. There's nobody else that gives a damn. And if you don't pass this on because I'm a real man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm competing with you in this stupid world. Oh, wow. You know, big fucking deal. That's nothing new. I've never seen any man hate on me before in my life. Really. I've never seen a woman get jealous of me. I've never seen a woman attack me before. Bullshit. I've seen it all. I've seen every bit of it, and it's all been for me to know, okay, what kind of things I'm going to have to deal with in the future. That's why I've worked at so many places in Valdosta. I've lived in Valdosta since 1993, 1992, and I've witnessed from the inside out what families go through with taxes and greed and money and friends, and you know, I've learned all that. So you want to talk about a good candidate for sheriff? Right here, I've witnessed the murder of somebody in the town. Not just one. I've seen all kind of stuff. There's multiple stories that can all get brought to the light, because there's all the information that's needed. You've got a community that's in fear. They're in terror. And you've got a president that doesn't say anything about it. And you've got Alex Jones. Okay, Alex Jones, the president of the United States, now Kanye West, and who else? Alex Jones' whole team, so let's include them too. All they want to do is go march around the NRA crap. That's it. The NRA doesn't want to stand up for a black lady's firearm rights. Let that be known. Nobody in the Alex Jones team, I guess, is saying that, are they? Did they say that one? See, there's certain things Alex Jones doesn't say. See, they have a certain agenda, a certain appeasing. They want to appeal to the law enforcement, quote unquote. And I've been saying that. I'm just like, wait, what the hell are you doing, Alex? It's like the more you stay on, the more you're just basically feeding those who have money right now, which is what? The Nazis. The Nazis are the only people with money, and you're just feeding them. Who is a Nazi? The ones who don't see. The ones running around, off-eye-seers, running around taking the rights of everybody until the death of all of them. So, hey, you're a part of the problem now. Get to join the club, you know. Hey, everybody's just joining Team Enemy, Team Dummy, Team I don't know what it means to be an American truly, because I'm not going to speak the truth. You know, I'm only going to speak what I want. I'm not going to speak what I want to, you know. You're going to show up to the courtroom like Jeremy Baker, right? That's most Americans, right? Most of you out there with some advertisement, some sales pitch of bullshit. Because that's ultimately what you're doing. You're like, well, I gotta sustain myself in this world. No, the hell you don't. Whenever your message is talking about the dollar, and that is your ultimate enemy, and you've got 1 million followers, you get the president of the United States elected. I think you got enough pull to make something happen now. And Alex Jones's followers are finally realizing, like, hey, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna do what Alex Jones will not do. We're gonna have leaders, or we're gonna follow our own drum. We're going to start making the beat of our own drum, okay? If Alex won't call it, if Owen Schroyer won't call it, the Cuck Slayer and all this shit, motherfuck you and that and all that bullshit, you guys can go to hell, or you can look at my case and I'll talk to you. Because, I mean, hey, I'm real, you know? I'm fucking real, you sack of shit. I followed your ass and had promoted your ass as much as possible when I was, you know, growing up mentally and understanding what was going on. While you're under attack too, Alex. I mean, you've been under attack the whole time. I'm in the InfoWars, you know, contest, multiple InfoWars contests promoting Alex Jones. I get attacked by cops taking my firearms rights of my veteran, you know, my veteran father, you know, and, you know, my then fiance, who now gets destroyed by the FBI's interaction, basically, because from that point on, the FBI's interaction at her job led to us completely not talking, and her, you know, going out every single night, leaving shit at the house and piss and everything, just not giving a damn about anything. Only thing she could focus on was the people at the job. That was it. Those people at the job had so much of an influence on her. She got no sleep. She basically got text messages and calls all times of the day and night, okay, to where she never got true rest at all. I mean, there's never... Now, you could say, well, she made bad decisions. She should have said something about that. Listen, this place has had multiple atrocities happen before this. A tiger scratched somebody, you know, multiple times, and then killed somebody. You know, they've got all these incidents, and then multiple endangered species have died at this place. I mean, due to these people, you know, not holding accountable who needs to be held accountable, and it just gets out of control. That's where we're at now. That's where we're at now, and I just said, look... Alex Jones, you know, bro, you know, I've stuck with you for the longest time. I still am. I mean, I'm still subscribed to you, and I'm still looking at this for some reason. Like, I'm going to make a video like I have to make. I've been saying I'm going to do that. Maybe I'm just constantly put in check, right? Who is Alan? Who is this guy? Who the fuck are you? You need to know who I am, because I'm fucking real. You're not. Most of you you are not saying anything, so I am here to do it for you, because you're not doing it. Not one motherfucker out there is doing anything. They're motherfuckers, because they're fucking the earth all damn day with concrete slabs every damn where, asphalt everywhere, ass. Made of ass. Just you guys are just straight trash. You have nothing. You're going to pull up the sludge from the earth that was not, it's not conducive with life at all. And you're going to make a movie about it, and then make yourself be magicians. And you're Hollywood magicians because you're using that oil against the people. You're gonna destroy the whole world. Alex has talked about that a long time ago. Alex has talked about the mentality of these people. David Icke, reptilians. I mean, we've been screaming at the top of our lungs about government. Now we get Donald Trump, and now it's like you can't win. I mean, Alex Jones was breaking down crying about Donald Trump the other day because we felt betrayed. Because he's just signing shit, you know? He's just signing stuff for people around, and we're like, well, damn, he's under attack. He's being drugged. You're just under attack. You don't have a government right now. You only have United States Code, and that's what we're doing. That's the only thing you can do in the courts is declare that. So that's where we're at now. Who I am, I moved here away from a sham to another sham, you know, to a sham on sham on sham. Just, that's it. That's all you have for me. That's all. So what do I have for you? I have this broadcast, and I have a video that's coming up that's going to include just me trying to make fun of the situation. Okay, I say cartoon, it's an overlay, whatever. It's just to get. I'm tired of playing around with it. I'm just gonna try to. I'm just make it real simple. It should be done by tomorrow. Okay, and if I don't get electromagnetic frequency pulses that will just basically have me sedated all damn day. I mean, seriously, I feel alive right now. But in my home, my so-called home, and these compact fucking death traps, they're prison cells. You get pulsated. Okay, you get pulsated by these electromagnetic frequency attacks on yourself. And if the cell tower is near you, and since I moved here, they all are, you have, Xfinity Wi-Fi everywhere. It picks up just about everywhere around here in this area. I mean, these large cities are just, they're hubs for electromagnetic frequencies. They're shocking the shit out of everybody that lives here. I mean, you're not going to live long. You're going to end up hurt. I mean, I'm about to get the hell out of here. But when I come back, just know I'm not playing games with you. I will file suit, and I'm not fucking playing. Don't talk to me. If you've ever had ill will for me, you've ever plotted something, I suggest highly that you keep your distance from me. Do not talk to me. I'm not looking at you. I'm not trying to talk to you. I've got a job to do, and my job is to make sure that I have stuff filed in the courts, and that I'm making these videos known to the public, the world, about what has happened to me. Because it's out of control, and you're nobody. You're nothing. If you don't represent this case, if you won't mention that, hey, I've got an info warrior under attack here. He supported me through the thick and thin. I mean, through all kind of shit. Yeah, I've called you out on some stuff, but who hasn't? You called me out on stuff personally. I mean, indirectly. You called me out on being stupid about not knowing about all kind of stuff. But hey, bro, I'm under attack, bro. I mean, you can't do anything more. If you're just gonna hide in a missile silo all day and just try to promote your products until the death of all of us, then hey, fuck you, bro. Go to hell. I mean, I have nothing for you either. You have nothing for me, the American people. You keep talking about you want to flee the nation. Bye. I guess bye. That's all you got for us, and bye. It's nice knowing you. I thought you were American. You're not American. Are you a true patriot? Are you leading the public to the source? The answer is continually no, y'all. So I'm tired of saying it like that, and it's like, it's distasteful. It's like, damn, Alan, you're just like, you're promoting Alex Jones. You've been doing it for so long, and it's like, you don't even know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. He's not a leader. He's been trying to get money. He's a leader for himself and his own family to get that $10 million he's got saved up, and whatever net worth he's got saved up. I'm glad for him, but what the fuck about the rest of everybody who's in these situations where they're just being totally attacked? He just tells you about it. So what do? You got to wire all these things. Everybody's got to make the decision to turn off their Wi-Fi in their homes and connect through Ethernet. And you got to turn off all of your satellite dishes, but you can't. You're getting spewed right now. I mean, all these satellites are going right now, and they're transmitting the signal to you. Now, you could pick it up, and then they're going to claim that that's illegal for you to interpret that signal. So you got that going on. I'm not going to, there's certain laws, that you can't enforce them. These drug war laws are all a joke because you can't enforce something like that. That's why you got the extreme Fourth Amendment violations, like, going on with the drug war stuff, is because they can't legitimately get people involved with this stuff unless they actually are. I mean, they're working with the government. There's nobody in the hood that's making cocaine. They don't grow it there, okay? So how the hell are they getting it? You tell me, son of a bitch. You tax-paying bastard who gives a fuck about anything? Nothing. Don't give a shit about anything. Fucking Cinco de Mayo, drink something. Tear up your liver, your kidneys, tear up your skin, your everything. Just who gives a shit about anything, right? We're Americans. Yeah, let's go to a Super Bowl and have a fucking inverted goddamn, pentagram satanic ritual in our face, and let's pay for it as Americans, because you don't give a shit about anything. You'll never draw the line about anything. So that's what I'm saying. I'm here to draw the line. I am drawing the line. I'm a part of the truth movement. I'm not going to sit here and nitpick about what somebody knows and doesn't know about every little thing, okay? Because I know how hard it is to obtain knowledge in the first place. You can't even know anything. You have to learn this knowledge fast. We're in an exponential realm right now. It's getting faster and faster. It's about to hit the damn fan, okay? That fan's spinning extremely fast, y'all. So I'm letting you know what's up. You know, I'm that shit and I'm about to hit that fan. And you need to be that too. We all are that. We are the shit. We're all the ugliness. We need to stop it. So say no. You know, all this building up for whatever. Okay, bring it. Okay, I mean, really, I'm just gonna be ready in the meantime with the United States Code, like I told you. And stay the hell away from me. I haven't finished telling you who I am, but I mean, you just gotta watch these videos. Um, you know, but like I say, I come here, I'm under attack constantly by friends and family using color of law attacks on myself, and I'm sitting here not trying to defend myself, holding up this rag doll that these people made. Hey, look at this. This is like it right here. You know, it's like these keys are, for instance, you know, the actual, you know, quality of somebody's character. And then it's just like, oh, okay, well, those are raggedy, so that must not be worth anything. I mean, that's where you're at. It's so stupid like that. These people think they can control you like that. And those are your enemies. And those are the same ones claiming that they got some goodwill for you. They got that they're, you know, quote unquote Christians. And they're going to sell you a 10% of your money, of all of your money, to go to them. That's what they're going to sell you. That's what they have to sell you. And then they give you nothing. There's nothing for you at all. They claim that the Son of God is some fictitious man that's going to come out of the clouds and save you. No, it's a real star, and it's the real Son of God, and it really will save you, and you need to get it. So get your sorry asses out of the church and into the light, and stop hiding. So bye. That's what I got for you. Bye.